Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, we find ourselves in Dryden, Michigan. Boy, it's sunny out here. First warm day in probably 3 weeks. We were negative 15. Now it's going to hit 30 today. The snow is shining. We are at Rosie Brothers. Dryden, founded in 1880. Small one-horse town. Very nice area though. It gets kind of hilly. Kind of just outside of horse country. A lot of hobby farmers in the area, and Rosie Brothers Kubota dealer. Actually friends of mine that own it. Haven't seen them in a while, but there's a mom, dad, and 3 kids, Lance, Ashley, Aaron. And I gotta tell you, my childhood best friend Josh works here, has been here like any other best friend common in a small town. They either marry your sister or your cousin. Well, Josh married my cousin. So we're going to the back 40 of this place. If you guys are watching, how you doing? I'm checking out the orange equipment. We're going in the back because there's some older equipment back here. We'll get to the newer stuff when we get back. Those are the skid steers, a lot of mini excavators. But I want to head back and kind of like this. We're going to have to walk through some snow, guys. They got a lot more snow down here than we did. They're a little more south than us. Look at this fuel trailer. Look at that emblem. Jagger Air Plus Roto. Well, that's not if it's a generator, air compressor or something, or maybe it is a fuel trailer. They've got a bunch of odds and ends back here. There's a tree spade, hydraulic, and there's an old plows here. One thing I'll say, driving in, I did notice these guys are extremely organized. They know how to run a business. They had all the Ford tractors in a row. They got their front attachments. They've got a bunch of plows here. Here's a sprayer, good size sprayer. They've got a lot of front loaders for these Kubotas sitting here too for sale. Here's a little manure spreader. That's in the right spot down here, horse country. People can muck out their stalls and hook on that with their little Kubota tractor. Here's a bigger rake Kubota, and then this looks to be a New Holland V rake. Looks like to be in pretty good condition. They're heavy duty built. Sitting back here, and you've got a disc chisel plow. Heavy duty disc chisel. And we've got our Kubota balers. I heard good things about Kubota balers. I don't know if you guys have ever ran a Kubota baler. Please leave a comment if you guys ever ran any of this equipment that I'm showing you. But Kubota makes a nice looking baler, nice looking tractor, but we've never really tried them much. This looks like a tractor. Here's a limited edition. It hasn't even been assembled yet. Now, the last couple dealers I went to, they had a lot of equipment. These guys got even more equipment, and not a lot of it in junk condition. These are some Kubota disc spines. One thing I wanted to show you when I drove through here, we had this exact mower, 7460. I think it's a that's 16 foot. We had the exact same one. First disc spine we ever bought, we bought used. Man, it's bright out here. Sun's out, guns out. Cows are loving it at the main farm, I'll tell you that. First one we bought was used. I mean, for all we know, this was it. We traded it in on a brand new one. We ran it, got used to them. We used to use some stickle bars. Another spot I wanted to show you, I noticed they got the grain drill section. International. That might be a Great Plains, I can't tell you. IH and a John Deere in the corner. No, that's a John Deere too. Yeah, guys still use these drills. Those look like they need to be lubed up a little bit, but nonetheless, you can't beat an old drill. They got their plow section right here. They keep everything together, organized. Very organized people. Another grain drill here. It's out of place. It needs to be over there with the rest of them, but New Holland baler 565, a lot like the one we got in the shed. Ours is newer. That's a big baler. I know that 565 was a big. And this baler's like ours. It hadn't been used a lot. Usually you'd see that pickup would be shined right up. Bare steel. Paint's still on this thing. Probably a good baler. Check that out. Looks like it's probably not brand new because it's got a Tri-County equipment sticker on it. That's a John Deere dealer. Frontier manure spreader. Look at that rim. She's not very old. Again, small little farm for it, or horse people. Got some 3-point disc here. A lot of guys love them. Love them down here with food plots and things like that. As we make our way up to the front, I'm going to check out them skid steers. I know a lot of you guys said the door will open and shut with the boom up or down. Again, buckets for tractors, buckets for little backhoes, keeping everything together. These are like big snow pushers. Yeah, they'll push some snow there. A few more tractors yet to be assembled, brand spanking new, and then we hit the snowblower section. Mount that on your tractor, chew the snow up and blow it out the back. Got a couple brush hogs. Oh, brush hogs, speaking of that, there's a ton of them up there brand new. We'll check out shortly, but this looks like to be your front implement area. Brand new tomahawk bucket, forks, front buckets, plows. But as far as the weather, looking to be favorable for the next couple weeks. That was a nasty cold spell. I heard Florida the other day hit 25. Everybody down there was freaking out. It's been a cold spell. They said that the U.S. government could be chilling and doing this to the country and to fight global warming. You know, so if you guys have heard that. Back blades and a broadcaster upside down, another snow blower. But they said that they were going up there and releasing some things, and they caught someone on a interview or at a meeting, and they were secretly recording them. That's what they're doing, that to the atmosphere to. And I tell you what, if they are, it worked, because my lord, did it get cold. But we'll get through it. Nothing like a little government conspiracy theory for you. Okay, we've got some newer equipment. I tell you what, no gloves, no hat. So she warmed up. We got here some box scrapers, Land Pride, brand new. Everything's still in the crates. Back blades with cylinders not even on yet. York rakes. York rake, you put that in the back of your tractor. 3-point. What do we got here? We got brand new 3-point discs. These guys got a ton of inventory. And that's that another snowblower? Can't tell with all this snow. There's a little sprayer, 3-point. And I got to the section here. This is for broadcasting seed. Looks like pull type. You hook that in the back of your gator. Another thing these guys got is Kubota's known for is their RTVs. Like the John Deere Gator, it's a little 4-wheel drive machine. Leave a comment. I know some of you guys got to have one of them RTVs. They're a lot of people swear by them that's had them. I don't know what the heck these are. It's like a stand for something. What is that? That must be for something to be connected to. Then your 3-point tillers. You guys ever ran a 3-point tiller? Guys love them. They love them for garden. Super Trucker's got one on his little tractor. He's got a Mahindra. Mahindra's a off-brand tractor. Actually seen one. We're going to check it out in a second, but they'll till your garden up quicker than you think. These are some augers, 3-point augers. No, that's a big one. Look at that. Look at that little plate for that. I don't know. That must go on a. That's way too small for a skid steer. I don't know what that would go on. Maybe it would go on a skid steer. No, that pin's too small. All right, guys, gaining ground. Brand new brush hog section. Whole row of them. Woods, Land Pride. I think that's a Kubota. But here's what we wanted to come see. Is their old tractor collection. Again, very organized. These are all Fords, it looks like. Ford 600. Look at that emblem, man. I tell you what. The snow's not doing us any help, but look at right in line, an 800. That emblem, how old is that emblem? Old. Another Ford. What is that? Is that an 8N? 8N, 9N? This is a heavy duty or industrial. Or is that what they called them? Ford Utility 4400. Tell you what, when they used to make tractors, man, they made them with some style. And check this out. Look at the name on that. If you guys are local, that's Nolan's. Nolan's Equipment. He's just north of Lapeer. I think we're going to hit that dealership maybe next. But a lot of these guys, they went back and forth. We got this tractor at the farm, Massey 135, custom front light, pair of them. Always liked seeing this stuff intact. This stuff is plastic. To make it pass the test of time of 40 some years, maybe more, amazing. Just amazing. Now this is a classy one. We had some cases. We had a case 430. This looks to be about the same era. It's a gasser with them spark plugs, but case 300. Another Ford 800. Moving along, guys. If you ever needed a little utility tractor, they're just bulletproof. These things could sit for, my dad used to find them after 20 years and get them to run. It's just way stuff was built back then. Ford 5000. Seen better days. I bet you she runs though. Just needs a good paint job. She's seen better days. This one's probably sat outside its whole life. Moving along, don't look now. We got a Case IH MXM 140. I seen on the other side it said Magnum. Out of Georgia. DeMott tractor. You guys anybody out of Georgia? Look at the tall tires on this thing. Rims and rubber, excellent condition. What's she got? Got 4 remotes, which is kind of, you don't see a lot with 4 remotes this old. I mean, it's not that old of a tractor, but yeah, it's just kind of sitting here. Look at the size of that tire. Excellent looking machine, I'll tell you that. Interior's seen better days, but she's been used, but possibly smoked in. No smoking in them tractors, but can't tell a man what to do with his own tractor, am I right? Check this out, Farmall Cub. Have one of these in my Votech classes. All right, we need some help with this one. This is a John Deere. What is this? That's a 2510. I guess I've never seen a 2510 before. These shields pulled on. Oh yeah. 2510. We got this is a John Deere 1010. Man, they're clean. That's some real steel there, buddy. There's your Mahindra, I told you. Newer unit, front loader, 4-wheel drive. But look at this girl. That's a sweet tractor, man. Someone liked old John Deere tractors. You come down here. Well, we're gonna have to do something with that seat. We're gonna have to do something with that seat, but beyond that, that's a cool tractor. I'd be remiss if I didn't show you this Oliver 550. We actually had one of these. Dad found one. We got it running, fixed it up. Oliver was just cool, you know. We used to like their Oliver discs. They were just built well, heavy duty, and they just were good. Actually got it going, and then a guy from the west side of Michigan came and bought it from us. Wanted it bad. Wanted to put it on as a crop farmer. Wanted to put it to run an auger. Ours didn't have a loader like this, but yeah, that 550. I don't know if it was rare or what, but he specifically wanted that tractor. Narrow front Oliver. And look at that grill, man. Stuff was just built with class back then. She's seen better days. I don't know what that is. Those probably fuel filters. Double big fuel filters for how old of a tractor that is. Well, is that oil filters? That might be oil filters. Got a few more gems here off to the side by this new baler, brand spanking new baler, plastic on it. Fire siren going off, you hear that? Look at that baler, that thing's sharp. This is what I really want to look at. John Deere, looks to be a 3010. Yep, there's your shields, 3010. Sitting underneath a beautiful spot here, underneath some pine trees. Man, that's a nice track. Look at that rubber. Someone put that rubber on there. Yeah, the shields need to go on there. I mean, whoever had this, I'll tell you what, they got some good rubber on it. Looks good. They touched up the emblems. This was somebody's baby. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. This is somebody's baby. There's a 3010. This needs some TLC. See that Gel skid steer? We actually had a skid steer like that. Moving up to the new equipment. That's what we've been waiting for. I know you guys like the older stuff, but Let's check out these skid steers. Hey, but first, this is what I was telling you about. This is a Ford 4000. See how they got all these Fords right in a row? Ford 4000. What's this one? Ford 2000. It's pretty good sized little tractor, and a Ford 5000, all in excellent looking condition. Like you said, these guys put all their stuff in a row, and they like organization. I'll tell you that. This one's been restored up a little bit though. She's been painted on, and here for the oil check here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's full of oil. That's my buddy Josh that serviced that one probably. And here we have it. And check it out. These are the track ones. There's one missing. These guys just sold a track skid steer. 65 2S and a 75-3. So let's say the 75-3 is bigger. Whoa! Almost slid right out of this thing. Whoa. Well, they've got it locked on me. And we're up by the front ditch. She's getting slippery up here. Oh yeah. They've got them locked on me, guys. Is there one that they didn't lock? We'll check them. Here's a wheel machine. This looks like about the same size as ours. A lot of guys, well, see, look. Well, it's got quick tack. That's quick tack, the cylinder. A lot of guys will ask us why we use the size skid steer we use. And it's mainly for the height, but it's mainly for the lifting capacity, but it's for the height. I've got to get in underneath the barn, the holding area to clean. So it can't be too tall. 2-speed. So yeah, all these machines now are coming with 2-speed, quick tack. When before that was kind of like a big selling option, but it seems like, backup camera, look at that. They all seem to be coming with that. Well, let's see if they accidentally, I already checked that one, left one unlocked. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. I don't even know what this thing is. What they got on there? Is that like a, that might be a cedar. Raised cedar before making sharp turns. They got a cedar right on the front of this. Hey Josh, you locked this one? Oh yeah, you did. We'll check them all. Oh yeah, this one's okay to ship. Look at that big plow on the front of this one. You'll plow some snow. All right, guys, you're doing a good job. Come on. We just wanted to sit in one. After hours, nobody's here. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, they locked them all. They locked them all. But they've got quite a few. I mean, I've been to some dealerships. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 new skid steers on the lot. That's not no chump inventory. And they got 4 of these mini excavators, Kubota KX057. Looks like a smaller one. 40-5, 33-4. Another thing to note here, down here in Dryden, there's a lot of construction companies that are based out of here. Then they go work, because they're just on the outskirts of the city, we'll say. And you know, down in the city, people spend money a little bit different down in the city than they do up here with us country folk. Maybe that's just a myth, but so these construction companies, they'll buy them minis and they'll do all kinds of work. But if you're a city guy, I didn't mean that any harm by that. I'm just saying up here we're about as tight as they come. So guys, that's gonna do it for the Dryden Rosie Brothers Kubota dealership. Definitely a big warm-up. I didn't even touch on their lawn mowers, their belly mowers. I mean, these guys got a heck of a lot more stuff than I remember. So there's an RTV right there, older one, no doors, high-low, New Holland front loader tractor. I mean, just whether you're a farmer or you're just a regular homeowner that likes to screw around and play, they got it. So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the farm. Dealership tour continues. I gave you a little insight. I might head out to Nolan's. He's got another massive spread too, but he sells all used. These guys, they do well selling new Kubota tractors, I think, and lawnmowers. But as you can see, they've got a big spread of much more. So, and they're good people, good family. Leave a comment if you guys know them, if you've ever dealt with them. They're about as good as they come. They really are. So, on that note, take care. See you in the next video. God bless.